First on workforce development. Last week on September 30th, I held a rally for veterans around veteran poverty. About 35% of our veterans are struggling. 65% are doing well. We have a lot of veteran-owned businesses in New York State that to the point of my colleague, we need to support. But my question on workforce development is, what are we doing as a state towards workforce development for veterans? For example, I was with Gary from the building trades, right? There's helmets to hard hats. So what is your organization doing in reference to veterans?
So we work with workforce development providers that do significant outreach to veterans,
Hmm.
and we look at fields such as construction in the semiconductor area, as well as advanced manufacturing. So we definitely work with organizations that are focused on recruiting veterans.
And veteran businesses?
And veteran businesses, we have resources to support businesses like access to capital and other technical assistance, and we definitely outreach to them as well.
Do we have a good centralized? I know I've been working on legislation for centralized information for veterans, but do you think that we could streamline funding for these veteran-owned businesses a little bit better? And if so, how would you go about that?
Well, I would like to talk to you more about that, but we have streamlined a lot of our processes to provide access to our resources for businesses, including veterans.
Okay. Um, a quick flip in reference to economic development on our small and medium-sized businesses, which you focused on. Tariffs are taking a real chunk out of our small businesses. Some of our large corporations they love, I guess, the tax breaks they're receiving, but our small and medium-sized businesses are getting crushed. We just mentioned Chobani, who's one of our largest use of dairy farmers. I know it's not the agricultural committee, but our agricultural industry is getting really squeezed. Uh, the parts that they need to use for their tractors, even though it might be John Deere tractors, those parts come from from other countries. What can we do to support our agricultural as a city assembly member? How can I support the North Country and these other businesses that are really key to New York State's economy as they're dealing with the tariff situation?
So, this summer, the governor directed ESD to do a couple of things around tariffs. In particular, ESD put together a tariff guide to support businesses that were managing tariffs, providing information on how to mitigate the impact, some export guide information, etc. And so we put that out there to support small businesses how to manage tariffs better. We've also uh, put together an online survey to collect information with respect to how tariffs are impacting businesses across the state. And we are getting some of that information and synthesizing it to understand how to better help businesses that are dealing with tariffs.